It's Josh again. I'm just sitting here in traffic and I'm just thinking of some things that I just want to talk about. Yesterday I posted a video on, my plans of to move to Arizona, but I'm just gonna talk about something else today. What I want to talk about is all the issues that we're having in, worldwide, mainly in the U.S. And all these subjects that I'm going to talk about is very delicate subjects. A lot of people are going to take offense to what I'm saying, and there's got to be a lot of people that are going to be agreeing with what I'm saying. Now, sorry about the position in my camera. It sucks. But anyway, first matter at hand is racism. Now, racism is not okay by any means. Neither is jokes. I mean, there's a lot of racism going around between, white people, black people, all people of color, really. Whether, you're a cracker like me or, you're different skin color. And really, in all honesty, skin color shouldn't matter at all. It's really on the inside that counts. Each and every individual person. Now, people decide to go the way they think they should go, and people will go where, is best fit. There's a lot of, one of the jokes that I hear around at work is, people of color and not working. Now, I know a lot of good people of all different race. I work with a lot of different people. That is not true by any means. There's a lot of people that can work good, and there's a lot of people that do good things, whether they're, red, white, purple, black, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of people doing good things out there. And does not give us the right to convict people before they actually do something. It doesn't give us the right to label people, to read a book. You can't read a book by its cover. Plain and simple. I mean, you look at me and you can think all you want, but I know who I am, and the people that know me know who I am. The people who are beside me know who I am, and that's really all that matters. And that's another thing I want to talk about. We shouldn't give in to all this, these labels that people put on each other, and we shouldn't let it bother us at all. I mean, we decide who we want to be, no matter what other people think. It shouldn't matter. And if it does, then you gotta figure out who you are. I was like that for a long time. I decided to play the card of, trying to imitate other people. I had, everybody has their role models, but I took it a whole nother level of actually being like them, not giving myself my own identity. And that was wrong of me. I have my own identity now. I know who I am. And whether people like it or not, it's just the way it is. And a lot of people are like that. I would say 90% of the people are like that, if not maybe 80. And I know I'm touching on a very delicate subject here, because there's a lot of people going through a lot of shit. And I understand that. I was there. I've been there. I've been through some of the shit that, some people don't even realize. Another thing that I want to talk about is, pretty much the whole sexuality thing. Now, there's a lot of people who are changing their sexuality, being male or female, or in some cases even both. My viewpoint is, each and every person's got to do what they got to do to fulfill what they want to do, but there's got to be a line. There really has to be a line. Now, I'm very old school. There's male and then there's female. There is no in between. Now, I understand there's a lot of people going to take offense to that, but that's just who I am. That's just what I believe in. there shouldn't be any question about it. And if you do question it, you're questioning yourself. Now, you know, I get that, you know, some people feel like they were born wrong, or, you know, got raised up half of their life wrong. You know, they're really, you know, let's just say a guy is more like has more female traits, so, you know, wants to be a female, or the opposite way around, a female more like a guy wants to be a guy. You know, I get it, but the thing is that those are those people's choices. Nobody has the right to convict them of it. It's not your place. Simple as that. In any of the matters that I'm about to speak, and I have already spoken, it is not your place to judge people. And that's another thing I want to talk about, is religion. Now, there's a lot of religion out there. I know, me personally, I believe in God. I believe there is, you know, a Savior that's going to, you know, pick us up all one day. Doesn't mean, just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I got a halo over my head. No, I do wrong things. Simple as that. I am not perfect by any means, and I'm not claiming to be either. I never will. And anybody who does complain, I mean not complain, but proclaim to be perfect, they're stupid, they're foolish. And they really need to look on the inside and see who they are. Because those kind of people that think they're perfect in every single way, they're the ones that are gonna have the rude awakening later in life. It may not seem now, but anybody who has, you know, who's done any harm in the past to you or to another person that you know, they're gonna get it later on. The judgment is coming. You know, whether you believe in God or not, there's also the rule of karma. I do believe in karma. You know, you do good things will happen to you. And you do bad things, well, bad things will happen to you. And some of the scale's a little different. That's just because, you know, you set yourself on the path that you want to be set on. Yet, like in my situation, I do a lot of good. I do some bad. Obviously, I do some bad. I'm not perfect. And karma's definitely played her card with me. But I'm just saying to y'all that there, again, with religion, our job, you know, people in church, let's just say from my church, I'm talking about like Christian domain, a lot of the people there think they have the right to judge people just by the way they look, just by the way, you know, they read and how they talk and how they look. You know, not I already said that, but how they live their life. Okay, those people have no right to judge you. There's only one person there left to judge you. Now, everyone has their specific beliefs. Believe in evolution, you know, you're Antichrist, or you're, you know, Buddhist, or, you know, Catholic, or, you know, whatever it is. You know, that is your decision. That's what you believe in, and you know what? I say go for it. If you believe in wholeheartedly that, you know, there's no God, so be it. Or you believe you believe in, you know, the religion of, in any kind of religion. If you believe it, do it. It's what you want to do. Don't give in to peer pressure. Don't give it into people because it's just the way it goes. I mean, there's a lot of people say that, you know, they're Christian, you know, and they really don't act on it. Now, I have no place in talking. No, I don't. But I'm saying as what I see. You know, a lot of people say that they're Christian and they do wrong every day. They don't take mindful actions. They just do what they want. You know, and good for them. You know, you do you. I get it. But don't think that there won't be any consequences. I know there's going to be consequences for me. I know there's going to be consequences for everybody on this earth. There's going to be consequences. Nobody is perfect. Another subject I want to talk about is what my age group, the millennials, okay? Now, we're a very colorful kind of generation. I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm not saying it's good either. Now, every generation has their bad things. One thing that I've grown up to know is that, you know, whenever you're bullied or anything, you stand up for yourself or you get someone else to stand up for you, okay? We don't go around shooting schools, okay? That's just a no. I mean, there's got to be something messed up in your head to do that. That is seriously wrong. Why kill future generations? People you don't even know. I don't understand that. Why people do that. And I mean, it's to the point where it happens all the time. And it's not okay. Not by any means. If there's something wrong with you, you go get help. You don't take it out on other people. Same thing with bullying. You don't take it around other people. Now, I've been bullied. Okay? I've been bullied my entire life. Okay? There are some things that I just let go, and there's some things that I stood up for myself for. But I would never, ever take someone else's life. Ever. I don't get that. Why do people spread their hatred, quite literally, to kids? It doesn't make any sense. You know, people in the gun laws, for instance, you know, I personally like weapons. I like guns. I like knives. I like all that kind of stuff. Yes, they are weapons, and they can do some harmful damage, including lethal damage. Doesn't mean I'm going to go around shooting people or stabbing people. That's another thing. People who say no to guns, I get what you're trying to do. I get that the fact that you're trying to stop bad things from happening. But the thing is that the gun is not going to make it stop from happening. There's still people gonna make those choices out there. There are still ways to get weapons. Okay? There always will be. That's just the kind of world that we live in today. But the thing is the gun is not harmful. It's the person using it. It's like the same thing with a car. You're in control. And if you're not in control, either you will die or you will die with somebody else that you crash into, or you will crash into somebody and then you'll have to live with that guilt. Okay? It's the same goes with any kind of weapon. It's the same principle. You are in control. The person holding the weapon is in control. They decide whether to take another life or not. No one has the right to take another life from a human being. My stepfather, I had a very bad past. I had a very bad abusive childhood with my stepdad. And some part of it's my dad. But I have an extreme good relationship with them. I don't hold anything against them, but it's still there. But my stepdad, he was a very, very mean human being. He liked to hurt people. Me and my family. He had no right to do that. But still, the fact remains that it happened. He was in control. He could have made the choice not to do that, and I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today about it. I wouldn't have to live with that, or my family wouldn't have to live with that. My baby sister, who is, you know, that's her dad, and she has to grow up without a father. I just don't understand all the evil that is in our world, but I get it. I understand it. Everyone has choices to make. Everyone does what's right to themselves, even though it may look wrong. I'm not condoning people who do that harmful things, but if you believe in it, you gotta go get it. There is no... Everyone who judges other people has no room to judge other people, because for you to actually judge other people, you have to first be perfect and judge yourself first. You have to be completely selfless to call someone else selfish. It's just a rule of principle. I'm talking about a lot of matters at hand, but I just needed to get off my chest. And you know, whatever I'm going to touch on the subject again about the whole sexuality thing, you know, and I'm going to turn it around also and talk about the straight and, you know, the gay people. There's a lot of straight people and there's a lot of gay people. And I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm not saying it's right, it's just what you feel is right. It's what you want to do. Just because I don't like men, I like women, I'm straight, doesn't make people who like men to men or women to women, doesn't make it wrong. We still have no right to judge them and to label them with everybody else. And that labeling and judging people, that's what makes people go crazy. That's what makes people so hateful toward everybody else. Why do you think there's so much violence against cops? Now, I'm not saying there aren't corrupt cops, and I'm not saying that there aren't corrupt people, because there are both sides. Okay? There's a lot of situations at hand that could have been dealt with better. But guess what? They have a family to go to. The police force have families to go to. They have to know for a fact that they have their daughter or son or the wife or husband or whatever the case may be. They have a family to come home to. And as soon as the other person pulls a gun, of course they're going to shoot. Because, what do you think? They want to go home alive too. Using a weapon is very much it was supposed to be meant for self-defense. Okay? People use it as an aggressive matter now. People use it as their only excuse. So I get that there's a reason why there's a lot of, you know, talk, a lot of, you know, rumors, a lot of beliefs going out the window against, you know, people on people. Whether it's, you know, race, whether it's religion, whether it's sexuality, whether it's, you know, on the side of the law, on the other side of the law, there's a lot of battles in between. And I'm here to say, why can't we just all get along? I mean, I get along with police officers just fine. I do something wrong, I get a ticket, I go, you know, whatever the case may be, I get a ticket, I go pay for it. Simple as that. And then the opposite side of terms. I know for a fact when something goes wrong, I can call them. Or if necessary, I take the matters in my own hands. If necessary. The police officers are there for when it's necessary. And whenever, you know, shit's about to hit the fan. That's their job. That's what they're there to do. Okay? Whether it's any of those things that I've touched bases with in this video, there is no right to judge other people. There is no right to label people. There is no right to, you know, you can't know a book by its cover. Just because you think maybe that person's gay doesn't mean he's actually gay. Doesn't mean you know he may have he's struggling within. He may have a lot of problems. You know, he may be perfectly fine too. Okay? I'm not against gays. I have plenty of gay friends. you know, my rule of thumb, as long as you don't stick your dick near me, we're okay. You know, rule of thumb. There's still really good people. Everyone can be a good person. It's just people choose to be bad. People choose to be, you know, putting down other people because it makes them feel better. I never got that, but then again, I'm not them. I'm not condoning it, but I'm not against it either. People gotta do what they gotta do to survive. But still, the fact of the matter remains is that you can't judge other people. You can't put a book, you can't read a book by its cover. That's my view on things. You know, a lot of people may share it, a lot of people may not. A lot of people may dislike this, and a lot of people may not. I don't know. That's the thing, that's the good thing about everything. It's all about choice. It's what you want to do, what you believe in. You know, I don't care if I get taken off of YouTube or I get a bunch of hate comments. I don't care. Really, I don't. You know, just another thing. But I'm there for anybody who wants to actually talk. I'm there who wants people who want to listen to me and people who want to seek advice. I can help. Yeah, I may not be perfect in every way, but and I have a lot of struggles of my own. But I've dealt with some things, and who knows? I may be able to help you, and you may be able to help me. We all live for a purpose. We all should get along. There's no reason not to. Anyway, that's it for the day. I don't want to talk too much longer. I'm wasting enough of you guys' time. You guys have a good day. I'll post another video soon. I don't know how soon. It's just whenever, I guess whenever I have time or whenever I have a subject that I want to talk about or updates that I want to talk about, you know, the whole moving process. You know, I'll just post videos as, you know, as I go. Well, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to, you know, keep on following me, you can follow me. If you want to dislike it, you want to dislike it. You want to, you know, send a red flag, go for it. I don't care. You guys have a good day, and try to really think about, you know, what I've been talking about. If you guys have viewed it, you know, some people may not give a shit. You know, I don't give a shit. You do what you believe in. Want everybody to take a look at what they're doing and what they could be doing better, and what they could be, you know, taking some slack off. But anyway, you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you guys soon.